The third season of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous drops on Netflix in only a matter of days, and while excitement is brewing, you may be asking yourself, what happened in Season 2? Well, to save you from that rewatch, here is a recap of everything that happened in the second season. Season 2 picks up immediately after the campers are once again stranded at the Isla Nublar docks and decide to head back towards the park to try and find a form of communication. The gang stumble upon Main Street and discover an emergency beacon, which they have to carefully remove from the T-Rex nests and use it to send out a signal, but not without narrowly dodging the angry Tyrannosaurus, who was none too happy to find her territory intruded upon. Awaiting their rescue, the kids return to the Camp Cretaceous treehouses and rebuild their ruined camp, turning it into a Swiss Family Robinson-style treehouse. While searching the island for supplies, Darius and co discover various dinosaurs locked in cages without food and water. They begin to free the herbivorous dinosaurs before noticing that one cage contains a baryonyx, a new species introduced to the show. Unwilling to let this dinosaur starve, they also release it, and it quickly reunites with two fellow baryonyx who ultimately end up hunting the group throughout the season. They continue searching the island for supplies, and Brooklyn, Sammy, and Yaz stumble upon frozen flowers, a decidedly odd thing to find on a tropical island. Not willing to let a good mystery go, especially one that may lead to potential rescue, the trio dig deeper into the tiny tundra, which leads them into Dr. Henry Wu's research lab. Here, they acquire a skeleton key to Jurassic World, allowing access to all buildings. On a mission of their own, Kenji and Darius bond while solving their water supply crisis and stumble upon the watering hole. While gazing out at Jurassic World's lush tropical environment, the campers notice a campfire in the middle of the jungle, which leads them to Mitch, Tiff, and Hap, newcomers to the island and self-professed eco-tourists who are taking advantage of Isla Nublar's recent abandonment. The kids believe their signal was the reason the trio are here. They believe they will be rescued by Mitch and Tiff. The campers are brought back to the newcomers' camp, and Mitch bonds closely with Darius, the two sharing thoughts on dinosaurs and where the dinosaurs are located on the island. Brooklyn becomes suspicious of Mitch, Tiff, and Hap. Up until now, we haven't seen Ben, outside of some PTSD-driven hallucinations by Darius, who was last seen at the end of Season 1 falling out of the monorail and being attacked by pteranodons, something Darius blames himself for, hence the trauma. We finally see Ben in episode 5, and the episode reveals he survived the fall, he survived a pterosaur attack, allegedly defeated Toro, and has been living with Bumpy this whole time. When reunited with the group, this new wild child version of Ben reveals that Mitch and Tiff are not what they seem, and it doesn't take long for the rest of the group to realize that too. Thanks to a decapitated Sinoceratops. Yeah, that took a dark turn. Mitch and Tiff then turn on the kids, revealing themselves as poachers, and make a beeline for the watering hole, a location Darius naively informed Mitch is full of dinosaurs. Mitch and Tiff plan to hunt the dinosaurs using Darius's dinosaur field guide, which is filled with invaluable insider knowledge. Meanwhile, Brooklyn, Kenji, and Ben try to work out if Hap is a good guy or if he is a decidedly dangerous poacher like Mitch and Tiff.
Put that down, boy, before you get yourself hurt.
Someone's getting hurt, old man, but it ain't me.
We get a wonderfully ridiculous shark-jumping slow-motion explosion before Hap sacrifices himself to save Brooklyn and Kenji, confirming that all along, he was actually a good guy, hidden hunter or not.
The party's over here!
After heading to Main Street and using Brooklyn's all-access pass, the campers manage to reactivate some of Jurassic World's systems to slow the poachers down and foil their plans. While messing with the power, Kenji inadvertently triggers the thawing of the mystery dinosaur that's been being kept cryogenically frozen in its containment. While on Main Street, the kids mess with the power and lights to create a light show, confusing the T-Rex and confusing Mitch and Tiff. The T-Rex also stands off against the hologram, Tyrant Lizard King, that was part of the Innovation Center. The kids continue to use the park systems to communicate with Darius and Sammy, and to try and divert Mitch and Tiff away from the watering hole. Tiff shoots and kills Grim the Baryonyx, which is the first on-screen dinosaur death by a gun outside of the Dimorphodon that's shot by the mercenary in Jurassic World. After a confrontation with Darius at the watering hole, and after a large stampede, Mitch and Tiff begin to flee from the Tyrannosaur. Mitch loses his life in one of his own hunting traps, while Tiff avoids helping him, leaving him to die. Karma then catches up to her, while the two surviving baryonyx make it onto her escape boat and give her the old SS Venture treatment. Still stranded on the island, with no one coming to rescue them, Darius resolves that it is time for the campers to find their own way home, and realizes that they shouldn't rely on the emergency beacon signal, which clearly hasn't worked. Unseen to the group, a short circuit in the park's power shorts out a cryostasis unit in a hidden laboratory. The creature inside, the very infamous E750, begins to wake, hinting at the much anticipated new threat that will appear in Season 3. And that is everything that happened in Season 2. Well, everything that's worth noting. Did you enjoy the second season, and how excited are you for the upcoming third season of Camp Cretaceous? Be sure to let us know in the comments section down below. We love reading your comments and the discussion that happens below. If you like this video, then hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe to our channel, as we've got lots of Camp Cretaceous Season 3 content coming your way, including an interview with Ben and Darius themselves. The Jurassic Outpost store is open, and we're selling Jurassic-themed clothing, mugs, fitted masks, and much more. Head to JurassicOutpost.com/store to check it out, and check the video description for discounts and deals, including 10% discount on all Jurassic Park items in the Vice Press store. As always, head to JurassicOutpost.com for more news and information.